That was a good college basketball game. I mean, it was ugly in the first half, and that's a credit to Pepperdine. They were physical, they denied, they bullied us over stuff, and they did a great job defensively, and they kept us out of any kind of rhythm. We had 11 turnovers, and that's a credit to Coach Romar, his team, and his coaching staff. And the older I get, the less I overreact. And I came in at halftime, told them that we're still in the game. We have to do some things. I have to do some things to get you in a more comfortable offensive rhythm. I have to help you guys play better. And I thought, to their credit, they did. Our team was composed. We guarded at an extremely high level in the second half. We turned the ball over, I think, 4 times in the second half as opposed to 11 in the first half. And it was a hard-fought win against a very good Pepperdine team. So I'm very happy with our effort today. I've said it from the start, and I've told the team this, and they'll probably echo it. We're going to win with our defense. So when we hit a night, this is exactly the way I say it, when we're not making shots, when nothing's going right offensively, our defense will keep us in the game until we hit some kind of offensive rhythm. And that's what happened tonight. We couldn't do anything offensively, but our defense kept us in the game. And when we finally hit a little offensive rhythm, we were able to stay close enough to strike back and win the game. Well, I got a secret. Sometimes the assistants do it. So I might not have done it that fast, but I trust my assistants. They prepare the team well to play. They do scouting reports, and they didn't like the way they were playing. And so it was a move they made that I backed at the time. Usually I like the first group to get a little rhythm to them before I take them out. And they weren't playing well, but I like to get them a rhythm. But I've said all year this is a deep team. And I thought we wore them down as the game went on a little bit. So at the end of the game, maybe they were missing shots they made earlier because of the numbers we run at you. So I like the deepness of this team. It's going to be frustrating for the players on a given night from time to time where maybe they don't get 28 minutes. But if we're winning and this team's about winning, then they'll accept it. Yeah, well, Jordan wouldn't have been able to do that 2 years ago. But it's part of growing his game in the program. He knows I give him great freedom. And there were times he would drive in and turn it over earlier in his career. But right now, he's strong with the ball. He's getting in there. He's finishing with strength and balance. And the next part for Jordan is to do that, get into the paint, and then be able to spray it out and get someone a three. So Jordan grows his game, and he's getting to put that on display this year. I think they'll get used to it. He'll get less of those. I think right now, every time Matt drives, someone falls down. And sometimes he's got to be careful. He can't run people over. But sometimes he's on the dribble, and maybe they slide under him. It's a tough call. These officials have a tough job. And I was probably complaining too much today to him. But this is not an easy game to officiate. And so Matt's got to do a better job of being on balance and not put them in positions where they have to guess block charge, because it's the hardest call to make in basketball. And I thought these refs do a good job because it's a hard game to officiate.
I thank my coaches and my teammates because they have a huge impact in that. They make me feel comfortable, and it's a process. I talk to the coaches, and we all know it's going to be a process. I knew since day one it's going to be a process, and every day I feel better. I feel better in practice every day a little bit, and I'm just trying to be ready mentally and watch film and just bring to the table whatever I can bring to the table.
I think it was just about, maintaining our poise. We were down 14, but we were playing good defense. We needed to get better looks on offense, and then at the end of the day, just be a basketball player, step up and make plays, play with confidence, and be aggressive and just leave it all out on the floor. Whether win or lose, just be happy with your effort on the floor, and that's what I was telling myself, and that's what I told the team.
Well, until you come back, you don't know if you can. And so this team showed, like last year's team, showed some grit and determination. It's a new cast. And they showed that they're resilient, that they don't panic when things aren't going well. They stay together. There's no bickering and pointing. They know they have to play better individually, and I have to do a better job getting them in more comfortable positions where they can function. So it's on all of us, and this team showed some resilience and grit today, and I was proud of that. Josh does what all good bigs do. If they don't double team him, he's going to back down and score in there. And he's also good enough, once he feels a double, to spray it out and get us open looks. And so he's not a guy, when you throw it in there, he's only trying to score. He's got his head up, he's playing on balance, and he's finding his teammates if he draws a second defender. So I'm proud of Josh's growth as a player, and obviously he's got more to show. I mean, he's capable three-point shooter, and as he gets comfortable and we play with each other more, I think you'll find he has more opportunities to do that also. It's hard to tell. This is probably not a game unless you're a San Diego State fan you got to see. So people's opinion of us are based off the UCLA game, which we played pretty well. So now we just have to keep adding up wins. We'll have another opportunity to play probably in front of a national audience against Arizona State this week on the road. So all we can do is play the best we can, and the voters, if they have the time to pay attention, I think we have a pretty good basketball team.
Yeah, I've just been throughout my years here just trying to get more confident, putting the ball on the ground, and every coach here has done a great job helping me grow my game, and I think that now in this role, people run at me and I'm able to drive to the basket. The conditioning I did during this quarantine break has helped me finish around the rim, and then most of all is just confidence and being aggressive, and the mental aspect is more than the physical, to be honest.
He's a very good player. He's the all-time leading scorer in Pepperdine history. He'll probably be a 2,000-point scorer. And we knew it was going to be a tall task, but we did a good job. We ran a number of bodies at him, kept fresh legs on him, and we didn't let him create enough space. He's very shifty, and once he creates space, he's capable of scoring. And I thought our guards did a good job of staying close enough where he didn't create enough space to really get a lot of his step-back threes off. So kudos to the individuals that were on him and then the teammates that helped him. I thought the first half we didn't take advantage of our fast break opportunities. We didn't attack to the basket when we had opportunities to. The second half, it seems like obviously our defense keyed it. They had a tough time scoring, and so we were able to run out more. So I thought we ran out and attacked stronger to the basket instead of settling for threes. I thought we attacked to the basket and got to the foul line a lot. I think we shot 31 free throws, which is a really good number.
I think this is who I am. When it's time to go, I would try to bring the energy. I would try to get the guys to spark up a little bit more, and we needed it. But I would try to always bring that energy element to the court if I can, and energy is contagious. So once one guy has it, it's pretty easy for the rest of the guys to catch up. And plus minus, I don't really pay attention to that. I just try to do my best. So I'm just glad that we came up with the team win.
Yeah, we've been trying to bring energy. Maybe it's not seeing the fans, not being able to create the energy from the show. But we've known that, so I can't give you an answer on that. But I'm just happy with the way that we recovered the second half, that we brought that energy, and not only energy, but that we executed out on the floor, and we turned it around for ourselves. So I'm more proud of that.
Yeah, I wish we'd have taken advantage of a few more free throws. We missed quite a few. But, yeah, Pepperdine shoots 90% from the foul line on the season so far. So we knew if we put them there, it was going to be big trouble. So I thought our guys do a good job defending without fouling. I'm sure Lorenzo thought there were a few fouls committed that weren't called, but that's just coaching. We got to the line because we were more aggressive on the dribble the second half. We attacked to the basket more. The first half, I thought they dictated the tempo of the game, pushed us away from the basket. We weren't getting paint touches, and I thought the second half we attacked to the paint, both off post touches and penetration. I thought that kind of turned the game, both in terms of making baskets and getting the foul line.
Yeah, I came here because I knew that this program likes to play defense, and wasn't a good defensive player when I came here. But I think it's fun when you get in these games. All this skill work goes out the window, and it's just you and the guy next to you. And it's pretty much just how aggressive are you going to be, how smart are you going to be, and how much do you want it. So I like those games where it's how much do you want it, and I think this team does too.